Mother in Indiana reportedly jumped up and down in happiness when she learned police had found her son missing since 1994. Richard Landers, I should say, is the kid's name. He was 5 at the time when police say his grandparents kidnapped him. Today he's 24, and investigators say they found him in Minnesota, thanks in part to some government records.
A young man living in the state of Minnesota actually was using this Social Security number, but what was really interesting was that doing further checking on who this person was, he had the same exact date of birth as the boy who was listed as missing back in 1994.
But no word yet when the mom might get to reunite with the son, who, as I mentioned, disappeared nearly 2 decades ago. The Fox Report's chief correspondent, Jonathan Hunt, is with us here. There's a lot more to this. Investigators say the grandparents were apparently doing what they thought best because the parents were in a really bad place.
Yeah, back in 1994, the mother and the stepfather were apparently both unemployed, and they were actually living in their car. The grandparents were very concerned about their grandson. They were actually involved in a legal battle for custody of the boy, and they vanished when they appeared to be on the point of losing that court fight. Now, one of the cops who investigated the disappearance at the time seems to have some sympathy for the grandparents' actions. Listen.
I just knew that they were not the kind of people who were going to see that he got hurt at all. So, but it was wrong. It's just too bad that that many years have gone by. But I am really happy that he was found and everything is okay.
Now, of course, whatever the grandparents' motives and intentions, what they did was illegal, but there is no word yet on whether nearly 19 years later they're going to be charged.
Shaping up to be a tough reunion whenever it happens.
Yeah, really. The mother obviously is said to be jumping for joy, but think of Richard Landers, now living as Michael Landers. He's 24 years old. We don't know whether his grandparents told him his mother was dead or alive. We don't know what they said about the situation in which he grew up. He also now has his own family to think about. He is married and is expecting his first child. So one of the cops in Indiana says a reunion may be a while yet. Listen.
As far as I know, there's no real plans in the works for any kind of a reunion at this point. But again, it's still very early because this bombshell was just dropped on this young man here within the last couple of days. So probably going to take a little time to digest and try to work those things out.
Now, we spoke to the mother's attorney today. He told us that she is trying to figure out a way to contact her son, and clearly everybody here understands that there's a whole lot of emotions involved, Chip.
Yeah, there must be. Jonathan, thank you.